welcoming this moment and our breath, a connection to our bodies, to who we are in the world, who we truly are. Nourishing that, loving that. When we look in our past, we realize there's so many things that happened that brought us to the point where we are right now. And we had no idea. We couldn't have planned it. I mean, we tried. I tried. I certainly recalibrated when things were different. And it just brings me to the future that that's all I can do. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of times when we allow ourselves to sink into I don't know, feelings of anxiety come up as our mind makes up stories of like, what if this, what if that? We want to be prepared. We want to make sure that we have a plan A all the way up to Z. And when we look at the past, we couldn't have planned this stuff out the way it is in our lives, in the world. And I do know that my mind makes up stories, and I could make up any kind of stories I want. So rather than make up stories about the sky is falling, acknowledge the sky could be falling, and this could be happening. I don't know, and I wonder if it can be amazing. I wonder if it can be like, wow, there is more love and kindness in the world by whatever happening, right? There is more love in my life just by being open to it, just not attached to have it looking one way or another. So that being with the I don't know, there is, I think, a part of every human being that really is, I want to know. I want to know what's going to happen. You know, that's, fortune tellers make their living that way. And the openness by being able to fall back into trust that it's not the end, and everything will somehow work out. There's something really powerful about acknowledging I don't know, and then wondering, could it be amazing if I bring amazingness to the world, if I bring compassion into the world? And we're not alone. You look at the media and it seems like we're alone. And having that ability to decide whatever happens, whatever is, I'm going to do my best to bring what I can into the world. What I can that matters to me. That is not only helpful for myself, it's helpful for all beings in the world. Part of I don't know, I think, is acknowledging that we are not this little tiny dot. We're so intricately, intrinsically interconnected. And that we deeply matter. Remembering that. And if we're having trouble remembering it, it may be just our capacity at that time. Some other seeds need to be watered, as they say, or we need a nap, we need a break, we need something besides sugar, we need something that's going to help regulate our body and regulate our nervous system to recalibrate to a new story, the story that we want. It's not by turning away from the grief. It comes actually from the grief. It comes from the difficulties, the struggles, the pain, the achiness. It's the rivers of pain that flow through all of humanity that will unite us, that do unite us. It's not by turning away from that. It's turning into that and finding the beauty. Without the story that it shouldn't be there. Of course, it's hard to see our kids struggling. If we didn't love our kids, it wouldn't be hard. I don't want to turn away from that. I want to keep loving. And part of that is it's going to feel achy. I mean, that's just one example of a billion. As we are with our loved ones, with just holding their hands and being there with them. You can let go of the just being there because it's the most to really be truly present for yourself, whatever comes up when we're hanging out with somebody in pain. To be able to handle our own pain so we don't need to fix them to make ourselves feel better. I wonder if I stay with it, what's going to happen? I wonder if the stories I make up, if I can make them agreeable, beautiful, fantastic, and be able to navigate the present moment one breath at a time. And as we wonder and pay attention to what we tell ourselves, can we offer that presence to a loved one, like I said a minute ago? And do we have the capacity to offer it to people we don't know very well? Not all the time. And we can want to. We can do it in our minds. Feels so good to be able to be there for other people, to be seen for all we're contributing to the world. And I'm thinking about one of the people on there that's usually with us that's headed towards that opportunity. She's really excited about that, smiling, thinking about that. How I'm cheering her on. And I'm cheering myself on. Even people that are harder to be with. I want them to have the opportunity to connect with their own humanity, to heal their own wounds, to not tell the story that something bad happened. Just that something happened, and what can we do with it? And then extending your arms, wrapping your arms around the whole world, and include yourself in that big world hug. Wondering, I wonder, and I don't know. And I do know the power of what we can create together. And I appreciate you so much for listening so far. Sending you blessings and hope that you and all beings benefit from today, this moment. Thank you.